hey, when people are in my life, is their life better? This is such a fundamental question that I think as leaders, we have to be intentional about. Hey everybody, welcome to Leader Lab. This is Leadership Shorts, quick thoughts to help you level up your leadership. My name is Chad Wright. I'm the founder of Forward Partners, and I'm joined as always by my partner in podcasting, Emily Grace Deal. Emily Grace Deal? I'm too scared to say that. I almost said the initials, and I knew I would say it wrong again from a few episodes back. Emily Grace Deal, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about what have you said is the most important leadership question?
So the with all caps.
All caps.
All caps.
The most.
So here's something interesting is I've always said that the most important leadership question is, okay, now what? Challenge hits you. Okay, now what? How do I want to respond to this challenge? Do I want to respond as a healthy leader, an unhealthy leader? Do I want to respond with optimism, with pessimism? I think I might have found a question that's actually more important.
Oh.
So this is, I've been saying that for years, that is the most important question. I'm still wrestling with this, but I came across this.
Talk about it.
I came across this quote from Erwin McManus, and it's in a book I was reading called Mind Shift.
Okay.
This just, I've never wanted anything tattooed because I'm scared of needles. This is close. I want this hanging on my wall. I'll go that far. I'll say that.
Okay, I'll make you smart.
Do people elevate when they are in the gravitational pull of my life?
Oh.
Leadership is about lifting others up.
Yeah.
Leadership is about helping them understand possibility and grow. So do people elevate when they're in the gravitational pull of my life? That, I don't know why that hits me at my soul. Are people's lives better when I show up and lead?
Well, I mean, it's kind of your purpose that you have.
It is for me,
ties.
but when you think about leaders of all types,
Yeah.
are their lives, when people are around them, are their lives better? It's such a, again, this goes back to the theme of, I think, these group of episodes is these are such simple, basic ideas, but things we don't think about or things we're not intentional about or things we don't do well. Do people elevate when they're in the gravitational
Well, it makes me think
pull
about
of
the
my
other
life?
thing that you say a lot is talking about like you want to leave people, you know, like when you talk about HEB, like when you go to get your groceries and you want to like the checkout person, you want them to be in a better place than when you saw them.
Yeah.
Even the like smallest interactions that you have. And I think that's where this kind of takes me to. It's like no matter the amount of time I'm with someone, whether it be, you know, a multiple hour meeting or a few minutes to hand them something, I want them to leave and be like, a smile or have a positive reaction to that.
Some
and
kind
that
of positive
elevation.
Impact, right?
Yeah. So I like
and
that.
It's outward focused. And that's a point that you nailed there, that it is, when you're asking that question, it is not, what does my life look like? It's, hey, when people are in my life, is their life better? This is such a fundamental question that I think as leaders, we have to be intentional about, because it can get, again, we focus on results so much. We focus on, are we getting the things done? Are we checking the tasks?
Yeah.
Are their lives better? That's a question worth asking, because the reality is when their lives are better, they're going to check more tasks. We're going to get the things done, but also they can go home and feel cared for and feel loved.
Right. That kind of strips it down to like the most important part, right? Of like, we are just here for people.
Yes.
And, you know, that means we can get more things done because everyone's not burnt out. I mean, that's literally what we're doing.
That's it.
And so I think that puts a good, it's a good way to say it too, because you're elevating people. It doesn't matter how much, it doesn't matter. It's just a little bit when they're in your presence.
Yes. And I think it gives us a guide to question and say, am I always that person? Because I'm not going to be every single time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be that that leader who's oriented towards health every moment of every day. And when I'm not, it's probably not elevating people. And so again, it gives us just another way of thinking about that, another guide to say, okay, what do I need to change?
Yeah. How important your leadership health is. Yeah. If that's your goal, like your leadership health is that much more important.
Yes, because it's when your leadership health is just about checking tasks, I think we're probably less likely to dive into it. When it's about people's lives being better, now we got a reason.
Yeah, well, you're not helping everyone's life be better just by interacting with you when you're not in a good place, right? You don't have that ability.
Yeah, so who do I need to be that person? Leaders, let's talk next steps. We've talked a lot about morning routine. We talked a lot about mindset this group of episodes. recently. And so I want you to think about this as you're in your morning routine, as you're setting your mindset. Think about this quote as you go out to your day. Do people elevate when they are in the gravitational pull of my life? That is a wildly important question. This is what will take you from a manager to a truly great leader, when it's not just about tasks, it's about people's lives getting better, people growing. I love this quote. If people want to send us quotes like this, if they want to send us thoughts about how they're doing on this, where do they send that to?
To lab@forwardpartners.net.
Lab@forwardpartners.net. If they want to find us online, where we are putting out leadership content constantly on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, where do they find that?
@ForwardPartner.
@ForwardPartner on all those platforms.
Yep.
Emily, thank you for having this conversation. John, thank you for producing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And thank you for sharing this. Please share this with other leaders who need to wrestle with this idea. We will see you next time right here in the Leader Lab for Leadership Shorts.